Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome back to the 2009-10 playoffs on the channel. We are live in my replay in Strat-O-Matic Hockey. We are live at the KeyBank Center in Buffalo, New York, as we are moving over to the Eastern Conference 3-6 matchup, where the New York Islanders are taking on the Buffalo Sabres. Sorry, frog in my throat. Anywho, just making sure I've got the right arena here. Right, here we are. Yep. As Viper Davis first to join us here at the KeyBank Center. Just in time to take a look at the current brackets in the playoffs. We had a lot of action on Labor Day last night, as the Dallas Stars, Atlanta Thrashers, and Chicago Blackhawks all moved on into the conference semifinals. So we're looking at this matchup next in tonight's game. So the teams are all set at center ice, and without any further ado, what say we jump right into this one? Face-offs are even to start the game. That's a 1. That'll be a home left defenseman. That'll be over to Tallender for Buffalo, and we're off to start the game. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot only for Strait. Strait from the point. That's a 7. That would be a goalie rating on Miller, but the Islanders are not on the power play, so instead Miller will smother that one, and we'll take that face-off to the right of Miller. An 11 on an even face-off is home any player. They'll give that to Hecht, and we're off once again already. He will lose that over to Okposo. Okposo for the Islanders. Opponent defense 4. Hecht will take that right back. He'll have an outside shot. Hecht will try to make a pass. He will lose the puck, as Gervais will intercept the pass. Gervais with it for the Islanders. Lose the puck, outside shot only for Myers. Myers from the point. That's a 12. That would be a goal chance, but it'll be Rolison this time who will smother that. We'll get a face-off to the left of Rolison. 7 is going to be a home left wing win. That'll be over to Hecht, and we're off once again. Kind of a little bit slow. 9. Okposo will take that away for an outside shot only. That's an 11. Save made by Miller over to Pominville. Pominville, opponent defense 3. That'll be an inside shot for Roy. Strait will try to intimidate. Strait will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Strait for the Islanders. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Pominville. Pominville will throw that at the net from the point. That's a 7. Save made by Rolison over to Molson. Molson, looking at opponent defense 6. Pominville will take the puck away for an outside shot. He will try to make a pass. That'll be an inside shot for Roy. Roy from the slot on the one-timer. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Offensive left wing, if offense rating 3 or more. Hecht is a 4. He's got a rebound chance. That's a 9. Save made by Rolison over to Okposo. Okposo for the Islanders. Opponent defense 9. Hecht will take the puck away for an outside shot only. Hecht will throw that at the net from the point. That's a 6. Save made and right back over to Okposo. Okposo for the Islanders. Opponent defense 10. Hecht will take the puck away for an outside shot only. Hecht from the point. That's a 6. Save made right back over to Okposo. And we will have a forwards line change. Camo with it now for the Islanders. Inside shot for anybody. Opponent can try to intimidate. They will give that over to Strait. Myers will try to intimidate. Myers will intimidate, but a possible penalty on Myers. 1 to 15, no penalty. That's a 16, so we've got a penalty on Myers. 3, but the power play is a 16, so we're checking for all 4-rated defensive players, which we do not have, so there will be nothing happening on that power play. Arena cheers. Yay! As Buffalo holds from an early penalty here in the first. Faceoffs now are still even. 10 will be a home win. That'll go up to Vanek, and Buffalo's got it once again. He will lose the puck. Outside shot only for Nielsen. Nielsen will throw that at the net from the point. That's a 7. Save made and over to Tallender, but we'll have a defenseman line change. Lidman for Buffalo. Opponent defense 5. That'll be an outside shot for Vanek. Vanek will try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck as Bailey will intercept that pass. Bailey with it for the Islanders. Inside shot for anybody. Opponent can try to intimidate. They will give that to Camo. Kennedy will try to intimidate on a 1-12. Kennedy will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Kennedy with it. Lose the puck. Possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Left wing if the breakaway penetration rating 2 or more. Bailey's a 3. He's in on Miller alone. That's an 11. Save made by Miller. And that'll go over to Montador. Montador for the Sabres. Passing F. That'll be an outside shot for Kennedy. Kennedy will try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck. Camo will get a stick in there and he'll pick that one off. Camo with it. Passing E. That'll be an outside shot for Nielsen. Nielsen will try to make a pass. That'll be an inside shot for Bailey. Bailey from the slot. That's a 6. That's a goalie rating on Miller. 3 and 7 are bad numbers. That's a 7. Score! Josh Bailey giving the Islanders a 1-0 lead. Arena groans. Ugh. That'll be Bailey from Nielsen. And flip over a card to try to get an assist out of that. Meyer. So Bailey from Nielsen and Meyer and the Islanders are now up 1-0 on the Sabres. Just checking to make sure the camera didn't freeze on me. We'll have a forwards line change as the teams will come back to center ice. And the Sabres need to get something going here because remember, this conference quarterfinal round is also known as the knockout round. Single elimination. You lose here, you're out. Face-offs are +2 to Buffalo as the teams come back to center ice. That's a 19, which will be an inferior left wing. That'll be up to Sim for the Islanders, and we're off once again. That'll be passing F. He will lose the puck, outside shot for Gaustad. Gaustad will try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck over to Park. Park for the Islanders. Passing D. He'll lose the puck, outside shot for Grier. Grier will try to make a pass. Passing L. He will lose the puck back to Park. Park with it again. Opponent defense 8. Gaustad will take the puck away for an outside shot only. Gaustad from the point. That's a 7. Save made. That'll go over to Hillen. Hillen for the Islanders. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Gaustad. Gaustad once again from the point. That's a 5. Save made. Down to Hunter. Hunter with it for the Islanders. Passing D. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot for Gaustad. Gaustad will try to make a pass. Passing J. That'll be an inside shot for Grier. Grier will throw that at the net from the slot. That's a 9. Save made over to Park. Park's got it for the Islanders. Lose the puck. Possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Lefty, if the breakaway penetration rating is 3 or more, it's not. He will lose that over to Hillen. Hillen for the Islanders. Passing F. That will be an outside shot for Sim. Sim will try to make a pass. He'll lose that over to Grier. Grier for the Sabres. Passing E. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot for Park. Park will try to make a pass. Passing J. That'll be an inside shot for Hunter. Hunter from the slot. That's a 4. Save made and over to Grier. Grier with it for Buffalo. Lose the puck. Outside shot for anybody. They will give that to Hunter as the highest offensive player. Torres will try to intimidate. Torres will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Torres has got it for Buffalo. Opponent defense 2. Hunter will take the puck away with an outside shot. He'll throw that at the net as the period's ticking down. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Offensive right D if offense rating 3 or more. It is not. Lidman will have control of it, but there's the horn to end the first period of this game. And the Islanders pick up a tally from Bailey in the first, and that so far is our difference as we are now looking at a 1-0 Islanders score as we get set for the second period of this game. Tuesday Night Hockey will continue on the channel probably until we get to a point where we no longer need Tuesday Night Hockey, at which point I will drop it off. I'll drop it off the channel again. So once we start getting deeper in the playoffs, we're not going to use Tuesday Night Hockey any longer. It'll probably be once we get the first half of the Stanley Cup Finals all set is when I'll drop Tuesday Night Hockey. Just letting the Zamboni get us ready for the second period of this game, along with the Sabres, trying to energize this Buffalo crowd. Yes, I know I'm coming up with some lame names for cheerleaders or figure skaters or what have you for hockey. Work with me on this, okay? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Defensemen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Grabbing a quick hydrate break. Wow, I think that lid was down tight. But now we are all set for the second period of this game. Let me make sure that's a bit nice and loose. So we're all good, and face-offs are still even. 4 will be a home right wing win. That'll be up to Pominville, and the Sabres are still looking for the equalizer, but we're off and running. Opponent defense 4, Molson. That'll be an inside shot for Hecht. Right defenseman is Gervais. He will try to intimidate. Gervais will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Gervais with it for the Islanders. Inside shot for anybody. That'll go to Okposo. Hecht will try to intimidate. Hecht will fail to take the puck away. We'll check the penalty after the inside shot for Okposo. That's a 3. Save made over to Roy. We'll check the penalty on Hecht. 1 to 15, no penalty. That is an 18, so we'll flip over 3 cards. And we'll see the power play is a 16. We don't have all 4 rated defensive players, so no shots on the power play. Miller keeping the Sabres in it with a big penalty kill there. Actually, the Sabres defense keeping that puck out of the zone. We'll take that puck out of the Buffalo zone. Face-off still even. That's a 1. That'll be a home left defenseman win. That'll be over to Tallender, and we're off once again. He will lose the puck. Outside shot only for Okposo. Okposo from the point. That's a 5. Save made. That'll go over to Roy. Roy for Buffalo. He will lose that over to Tavares. Tavares with it now for the Islanders. Passing E. That'll be an outside shot from Molson. Molson will try to make a pass. He'll lose that over to Pominville. Pominville with it. That'll be opponent defense 10. Molson will take the puck away for an outside shot only. Molson with an 8. That's a rebound chance. Offensive right defenseman is Gervais. He's got a rebound shot. That's a snake eyes. That would be a goal, but Miller's going to smother it. We'll get a face-off. And I don't know what in the world happened with my voice there. Hang on a second. Whew. I I have no idea why I started going hoarse there for a second, but it seems like it's fine now. We will bring that face-off to the left of... let's see, we had a snake eyes there, and I'm trying to remember how we got there, because, I think we had a rebound shot for Gervais. That's right. We'll take that face off to the right of Miller. That's what happened. Okay, now that we've got that sorted out after I had the minor crisis with my voice, face-offs once again are even. That's a 13 on an Islanders offensive zone win. 13 will go to the visiting left defenseman. That's over to Strait, and we're off and running. Possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Right D if the breakaway penetration rating 2 or more. Gervais is a 1. That'll be over to Tallender with the puck, and we'll have a forwards line change. Tallender with it for Buffalo. Now that we've got that sorted out. Inside shot for anybody, they'll give that to Connolly. Nielsen will try to intimidate. Nielsen will take the puck away, but a possible penalty on Nielsen. 1-15, no penalty. That is a 15. Nielsen getting a little bit close to the line. Crowd wanted a call. They won't get it. Nielsen will have that for the Islanders, and he's off with it. Passing D, he'll lose the puck. Outside shot for Vanek. Vanek will try to make a pass. Passing J, that'll be an inside shot for Kennedy. Kennedy from the slot on the one-timer. That's a 7. Bailey will get in front of that. He'll block it, and he's got it. Opponent defense 10. Vanek, ooh, that's a penalty on Vanek. He's going off for elbowing. 1, 2, 3. We'll get a defenseman line change, and then we'll see what kind of power play the Islanders are going to have. Every play here could be dangerous. Let's see here. Right. Okay, that was a penalties. 15. 3 or more 4-rated defensive players, which we do not have. So a 15 on the power play. That'll start off with being an outside shot for Nielsen. Nielsen from the point. That's a 12. That'll be a save. And an inside shot for the right wing. That'll be over to Camo on an inside shot. That's a 3. That's a goalie rating on Miller. 3 and 7 once again are bad numbers. That's a 5. That's a rebound chance. Offensive right D if offense rating 2 or more. Hillen is a 2. He's got a rebound shot. That's a 10. That is a goalie rating because the Islanders are on the power play. That's a 9. Save made by Miller. Arena cheers. Yay! We'll take that face-off just outside the Sabres zone, as the Islanders got a good power play attack, but they couldn't get it past Miller. Face-offs now are still even. A 16 will be a visitor right-wing win. That'll come down to Camo, and we're off once again. Lose the puck, outside shot only for Lidman. Lidman from the point. That's a 7. He'll lose that over to Nielsen. Nielsen for the Islanders. Opponent defense 1. Connolly will take the puck away for an outside shot. Connolly will try to make a pass. That'll be an inside shot for Kennedy. Kennedy from the slot. That's an 11. Save made back up to Nielsen. Nielsen loses the puck. Inside shot for anybody. They will give that to Vanek. Bailey will try to intimidate. Bailey will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Bailey's got it for the Islanders. Opponent defense 3. That'll be an inside shot for Camo. Left defenseman is Lidman. He will try to intimidate. That is a 14. Lidman will intimidate, take the puck away into a forwards line change. Lidman with it for Buffalo. Passing E. That'll be an outside shot for Gruyere. Gruyere will try to make a pass. Passing L. He will lose that puck over to Park. Park with it now for the Islanders. Outside shot only for any player. They will give that to Hunter for an outside shot. That's a 7. Save made, and that'll go over to Montador. Montador for the Sabres. Opponent defense 5. Mayer, that'll be an outside shot for Gaustad. Gaustad will try to make a pass. That'll be an inside shot for anybody. They'll give that to Torres. Rafi Torres. That's a 6. Save made by Rollison over to Meyer. Meyer with it. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot only for Gruyere. Gruyere throwing that at the net. That's a 6. Save made down to Hunter. Hunter with it for the Islanders. Opponent defense 6. That'll be an outside shot for Sim. Sim will try to make a pass. Inside shot for anybody. That'll come right back to Hunter as the high player. Hunter with an inside shot. That's a 3. That's a goalie rating on Miller. That's a 5. Rebound chance. Offensive right wing. Hunter follows his own rebound in. He was in the slot anyway. That's a 4. Save made by Miller over to Gaustad. Gaustad for Buffalo. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot only for Park. Park will throw that at the net from the point. That's a 9. That's a goalie rating on Miller. That's a 5. Another rebound. Offensive left wing, offense rating 2 or more. Sim is a 3. He will follow that in for a rebound shot. Miller couldn't control it. 9 is a goalie rating. That's a 12. Miller will stop that one. We'll get a face-off. We'll take that one to the right of Miller. Arena size. Phew. They are not happy, though, that the Sabres can't seem to get anything going here against the Islanders. Face-offs are +2 to Buffalo. Let's see what they can do with it. A 2 will be a superior win. That'll go over to Montador, and we're off and running once again. He will lose that over to Meyer. Meyer with it for the Islanders. Lose the puck, possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Center of the breakaway penetration rating 2 or more. Gaustad's a 3. He's in alone on Rollison. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Defensive left D if defense rating 2 or more. Meyer hustling back. He will get that puck and get that away from Gaustad on a rebound. Opponent defense 9. That's a penalty on Montador, which means we'll flip over the last card, and then we'll see what kind of power play the Islanders are going to have. 17 is checking for any 4-rated defensive players, which we do have. We have 1. That'll start off being an outside shot for Hunter. Hunter will throw that at the net. That's a 6. That'll be a save. Then we'll have an outside shot for Hillen. Hillen from the point. That's a 9. He will lose that to the defensive right wing. Then an inside shot for the center. That's Park. Yep. Landed right in the tray, but that's not where I wanted it. Boxcars, that'll be a save. And finally, that'll be an inside shot for anybody. Highest offense is Hunter. On an inside shot. 6. That's a goalie rating on Miller. That's a 12. Miller will smother that one. We'd get a face-off, but there's the horn to end the second period of this game. And despite some solid pressure from the Islanders, the Sabres are still in this one, as it is still 1-0 as we get set for the third period of this game. And as we get set for the third period of this game, I will mention that there will be no hockey tomorrow night, because tomorrow we'll be going back up in our World War I aircraft, as we are going to be playing Western Front Ace from Compass Games. Our next hockey game will be Thursday. We will be headed over to the SAP Center in San Jose, California, for the first 2-7 matchup of the Western Conference quarterfinals, as the Phoenix Coyotes will be taking on the San Jose Sharks. ID Jester now joins us here at KeyBank Center. As we're getting set for the third period of this game, we've got a tight one here. The Islanders just came off of a great period of pressure on the Sabres, but they couldn't put one past Miller, who's trying to keep Buffalo in this one single-handedly. We're just letting the Zamboni and the Sabrettes, we'll go with the Sabrettes for this one, get everything ready for the third period of this game, trying to keep the fans in this one. I saw you were doing a comparative unboxing on Paths of Glory earlier, the 2018 versus 2022 editions, I think. I didn't stick around for too long because I knew I was going to be coming in here and getting ready for my stream tonight. But I'll have to look into Paths of Glory. I don't know. World War I has never been a period in history that's really interested me too much. I mean, I've started branching into it a little bit with Western Front Ace by Compass Games, and I'm going to put Black Flight on the channel at some point. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to do that yet. Maybe during Advent of the Phoenix when I get to that in December. But yeah, World War I, not really a time in history that's caught my eye particularly. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to take a quick hydrate break as the Sabrettes and the Zamboni leave the ice, and we'll get set for the third period of this game. We are all set to start the third period of this game, where the Sabres need to get something going here. Faceoffs are even to start the third. An 18 will be a visitor right defenseman win. That'll come over to Gervais for the Islanders, and we're off once again. He'll lose the puck, outside shot only from Myers. Myers will throw that at the net. That's a 9, save made and over to Tavares. Tavares for the Islanders. Opponent defense 4. That'll be an inside shot for Okposo. Left defenseman is Tallender. He will try to intimidate. Tallender will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Tallender for Buffalo. Opponent defense 1. Gervais will take away the puck for an inside shot. Left wing is Hecht. He will try to intimidate. He will intimidate. Hecht will take the puck away. Hecht with it for the Sabres. Opponent defense 4. That'll be an inside shot for Roy. Gervais will try to intimidate. Gervais will fail to intimidate. We'll check the penalty. We'll check the inside shot first for Roy. That's a 5. Save made over to Straight. We've got to check for the penalty on Gervais first. 1 to 15, no penalty. That's an 11. Little bit close, but he gets away with one. Straight will have that for the Islanders. Passing F will be an outside shot for Molson. Molson will try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck over to Pominville. Pominville with it for Buffalo. Passing E, that'll be an outside shot for Roy. Roy will try to make a pass. Passing L, that'll be an inside shot for anybody. They will give that to Hecht for an inside shot. That's a 6. Save made by Rollison over to Gervais. Gervais for the Islanders. Opponent defense 5. Tallender will take the puck away for an outside shot. Tallender will try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck right back to Gervais. Gervais looking at passing E. He'll lose the puck, outside shot for Roy. Roy will try to make a pass. That'll be an inside shot for Hecht. Hecht's got it in the slot. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Defense, any player with a defense rating of 4. And the Islanders don't have one, actually. So any opposing player with a rebound shot, that will be over to Roy for a rebound shot as he'll follow Hecht's rebound in. That's a 7. That's a goalie rating on Rollison. 5, 9, 10, and 12 are your bad numbers. That's a 7. Save made by Rollison. That'll go over to Gervais. Gervais looking at an outside shot only for anybody. They will give that to Tavares on an outside shot. That's a 7. Save made. That'll come over to Hecht. Hecht for Buffalo. Outside shot only for anybody. They will give that to Pominville for an outside shot. That's a 4. Save made over to Okposo, and we'll have a forwards line change, as Christoph de Klerk now joins us here at KeyBank Center. Camo with it for the Islanders. Inside shot for anybody. They will give that to Straight. Myers will try to intimidate. Myers will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Myers has got it for Buffalo. Inside shot for anybody. They will give that to Connolly. Nielsen will try to intimidate. Nielsen will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Nielsen for the Islanders. We'll lose that back to Connolly. Connolly passing D. That'll be an inside shot for Vanek. Bailey will try to intimidate. Bailey will take the puck away. Bailey's got it now for the Islanders. He will lose that back over to Vanek, and we've got a defenseman line change. Vanek has got it for the Sabres now. Opponent defense 2. Bailey will take the puck away for an outside shot. He is going to try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck over to Kennedy. Kennedy with it. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot only for Bailey. Bailey will throw that at the net from the point. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Offensive lefty if offense rating 2 or more. Meyer is a 1. Montador will have that for Buffalo. Inside shot for anybody. They will give that to Connolly. Nielsen will try to intimidate. Nielsen will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Nielsen with it for the Islanders. Passing F. That'll be an outside shot for Camo. Camo will try to make a pass. That'll be an inside shot right back to Nielsen. Nielsen from the slot. That's a 10. Save made by Miller and over to Kennedy. Kennedy with it. That'll be opponent defense 5. That's an outside shot for Vanek. Vanek will try to make a pass. Passing L will be an inside shot for anybody. Connolly in the slot. That's a 7. Save made and over to Bailey for the Islanders just in time for a forwards line change. The Buffalo Sabres here are running out of shifts. Sim with it now for the Islanders. Possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Right wing if the breakaway penetration rating is 4. Hunter is a 4. He's in on Miller alone. What can he do here? That's a 6. That's a goalie rating on Miller. That's a 10. Rebound chance. Offensive lefty if offense rating 3 or more. Meyer is a 1. Montador will shut that down for Buffalo. He'll lose that over to Meyer. Meyer now for the Islanders. Opponent defense 1. That'll be an inside shot for Sim. Right defenseman Montador. He has to try to intimidate even on a 1-12. That's a 9. Montador will take that puck away. Possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Right wing. That is Grier. He's in alone on Rolison. That's an 11. That's a goal on a 1-18. And no! That is a 19. Rolison will make a huge save. He'll cover that one up. We'll get a face-off out of this. Arena barfs. Blah. The Sabres had a golden opportunity there to tie this game, but Rolison coming up with a huge save, and we'll take that face-off to the right of Rolison as the Sabres are running out of time in their season. KeyBank Center, Buffalo, and the New York Islanders. This is in case you're just joining us, Christoph, and you haven't been around for the season, this is the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. I'm modifying my playoff format, where the conference quarterfinals are all single elimination, then best of 3 in the conference semis, best of 5 for the conference finals, and then the Stanley Cup final is back to the best of 7. Anywho, we've got that face-off to the right of Rolison on a huge breakaway stop by Rolison. Face-offs now are +2 to Buffalo, and they need this. That's a 2, and they'll get it. That'll be over to Montador, and we're off once again. Passing F. That'll be an outside shot for Torres. Torres will try to make a pass, although the Sabres are running out of time to get picky. That'll be over to Hunter. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot only for Grier. Grier will throw that at the net. That's a 9. Save made over to Park. Park with it for the Islanders. Opponent defense 2. He will take the puck away for an inside shot. Hunter will try to intimidate. Hunter will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Hunter with it for the Islanders. Passing D. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot for Gaustad. He's going to throw that at the net. That's a 12. Save made over to Hillen. Time running out for the Sabres. Opponent defense 7. Lidman will take the puck away for an outside shot only. Lidman will throw that in the net from the point. That's a 7. He will lose that over to Park. Park with it for the Islanders. Passing E. That'll be an outside shot for Sim. Time ticking down here. That's a 4 on the outside. Save made over to Gruyere, but more importantly, there's the horn, and that is your game, folks. That is also your season if you're a Sabres fan. Arena groans. Ugh. As the goal by Bailey all the way back in the first period ends up being the difference as the New York Islanders will advance here in the playoffs by a final score of 1-0. Arena is in shock. Sabres faithful can't believe what they see, but it is true, and now the Islanders have moved on. They will play the winner of the Washington Capitals and the New Jersey Devils in the conference semifinals. But that'll do it for tonight's block of Strat-O-Matic Hockey. Once again, no hockey until Thursday, as we'll move over to the SAP Center in San Jose, California, for our first 2-7 matchup of the playoffs. The Phoenix Coyotes will be in town to play the San Jose Sharks, the winner of which will play the Dallas Stars in the Western Conference semifinals, the first best-of-3 series in the playoffs. Before that, though, tomorrow we are going back up in the skies over World War I Europe as we play Western Front Ace by Compass Games. Saturday, Mystical Munchies will start out of the Elder Scrolls Cookbook as we make the appetizer, stewed apples and Idar cheese. Sunday, we will be starting the fall campaign in B-17 Flying Fortress Leader by DVG. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care, everyone. The New York Islanders get one lone goal from Josh Bailey in the first period, but that turns out to be the difference maker as the Islanders eliminate the Buffalo Sabres by a final score of 1-0. Once again, take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Western Front Ace.